Team 6 versus Team 1, finals of the League of Legends, tournament final. Final of the tournament final. Get it? Okay.
Alright, friends, I'm out of here.
We have Lurser on Sona on the bottom, accompanying S. Mason on the Vayne, Gigzilla in the jungle on Sejuani, in the middle Marin Greyjoy on Fizz, and Polar Bear Jumper up top on Scion. Meeting him up top on Urgot will be Mummer. What's Her Butt in the mid on Cassiopeia. Boomerkin's Prime on Skarner in the jungle. Karazhan's on Graves at ADC, and supporting him will be Action Hank on Leona. As far as vision goes, we have one ward down in the whip in the bush, and that's about it for the start. Urgot's going to actually start with a Crystal Flask, while Scion starts with an Armor. Doesn't look like he's going to go for the Jungle Cheese, and everything else is pretty much standard. Leona does opt to go for the Relic Shield as opposed to the Spell Thief Knife. So looking to absolutely min-max from Action Hank. Lanes look to be about standard. We're going to pull on the Grump from What's Her Butt, while Vayne likes to do the pull for Gigzilla. See the pings go down by Marin in the mid, going, hey, Cassiopeia's not here. Sona's going to provide more sustain here than Leona, when his initiation is definitely going to be plus. It remains to be seen if Mums can go out of what he's played thus far, 2 games on Jarvan, to actually make this switch to Urgot. It looks like a fair damage trade so far up in the top lane. Gigzilla peeking in on the invade, but decides against it. Boomerkin's moving over to red. Bottom lane pushing an advantage of Team 6. As Polar Bear Jumper has potioned up, pushing Mums back. The matchup for Scion is actually not that great, because Scion has issues with range champs to begin with. However, Urgot is very unconventional until lately in the pro scene, and almost completely forgotten by everyone in pubs. This really got popularity due to the Nemesis draft, where everyone essentially had to play him in every game anyway. So, it's just one of those things. Pretty base start by both teams, nothing fancy. No early ganks, no early aggression. Beyond the tops, just kind of trading punches. Sona's sustain has more or less kept Mason and Lurser safe down here in the bottom. Karazhan's short range plus Leona's melee have all but stopped these pushes at the tower. Here comes Sejuani down for a gank. She's wrapped in behind. Karazhan's Dove on by Gigzilla. Will they be able to get him? There's the heal. It's gonna end right there. So that gig misses. And they manage to not blow any flashes. But they don't blow any of their own either. And we reset now bottom. Their Star going low. See if he likes to heal or just head back to the fountain with the low mana. He'll head back to the fountain. How are we doing up here top? Polar Bear Jumper seems to keep his HP up. Despite fighting the ranged Urgot. No vision down on the map for the blue team. Skarner going to take a peek mid just to scare Marion Greyjoy off the river. While Cassiopeia backs.
I'm gonna go river.
As both teams continue to position. At the top, it's a 5 CS difference between Urgot and Scion. Scion actually leading. Graves versus Vayne, 44 CS to 29. Quite a big advantage Kerrison's building up. As currently, he's been back with 200 more gold in his pocket. Action Hawk diving in on Sona. Not going to get anything down. Scion going back for his first crystalline bracer while Urgot's still in the lane. Mid is a Cassiopeia tier for a Chalice on 6. Kerrison dropping low from the Sona Harass. While Mason has been healed all the way back up to full constantly. Though despite that, still down 20 CS down here in the bottom. Looks like Red actually setting up vision control around the Dragon Pit. While Mums begins to push Polar Bear Jumper into the tower. Swanee scouting out the pit. Gets a ward in behind just to get a little extra vision, but not going to bite on the dragon just yet. Sona back to base. ADC versus support down here in the bottom. Hopefully Mason can catch up a little bit on the CS. But Graves did back for his BF. Vayne, where's Vayne on the BF? Vayne can go back to the BF right now. Just trying to get those last few CMs. We got 2 hearts building on, one on Urgot, one on Cassiopeia, as to be expected. Mana Moon, most likely for Urgot. And Archangel Staff for what's her butt. Baron Greyjoy launches the bomb. Gonna get it down to about quarter HP. So while Juani waiting in the wings for the Raptors. Win for the Raptors instead of fighting. Is Marion gonna... Oh, flashes away the bomb. There's the Sejuani Bolas. Gonna tank the tower. Is What's her butt? No! Gigzilla's gonna fall. What's her butt's gonna live. There we go here on the bottom lane. Mason gonna have to blow heal.
Nice. Careful, they might die.
Cassiopeia did end up going down, but got the first blood on Sejuani. Skarner coming in, chasing Narn back. Polar Bear Jumper pushing it on Mum's top. Dodges the knock-up axe. Gonna take a swing for his troubles. Karazhan's and Hawk pushing it on Mercer. There's nothing Sona can really do here. Other than spam a few abilities, try to keep the wave as cleaned as possible. But there's going to be no pushing back. Fizz is gonna back and add some. Oh, Polar Bear Jumper jumped on by Skarner and Mummer. Can he escape? Boomerkin gonna chase him under the tower. Got it, a kill. And now they escape as here comes a big mean Scion. Nice kill up in the top lane. Skarner's first foray into the jungle first foray into a gank results in a
Good
kill.
job, guys. Keep this momentum. It's not good.
Ronnie hanging out with the Scuttle Crab in the mid lane. Both teams have been setting up and posturing around this bottom, except for that gank pop for the dragon, but neither have really tried to step out and take it. We got deep wards in the tri-bush. Mason is now down. Graves almost doubled Vayne's CS at this point. A BF sword to a pickaxe at longsword. Boomerkins chases Marin out from a roam. Little does he know, there's actually 4 people sitting in that bottom lane. Cassiopeia turns the mid, so does Marin. The Tri-Bush ward sees Gigzilla, and that's it for that roam. They're now 3 down bottom. Boomerkin's prime. Chasing in. Is he going to get Lurser? If he does, yep. Leashes Lurser. Will the Sona escape? And Sona will get under tower with taking no more damage. Very low. Got to head back on home. Leaves Mason alone in the lane for a little bit of farm. Cassiopeia going down real low. Oh, down quarter HP. 230 left on the bounce. The kill, Marin Greyjoy.
Oh, good try, good try. Smash down boost.
Polar Bear and Mums up here in the top. Despite that one gank, pretty much just a back and forth bouncing pushes off each other's towers.
Leo's coming mid.
Can't help but think when Mason finally gets a BF sword, he might be a force to be reckoned with. Sona's upgraded her spell thief as well as getting a chalice. Not much else coming out of Skarner. The work he put in the first game not showing thus far in this one. As Urgot's still working towards that mana man. And here comes another gank up top. Polar Bear Jumper caught by Skarner. Fully below the ult. Nope. There's the charge away. Meanwhile, it's 3-on-2 with the dragon. Red team gets the dragon. Gigzilla, double freeze on Karazhan's. Here comes the teleport in. Scion doesn't have an ult, but he's going to try to do something. Marin Greyjoy is on a spree. Kills Karazhan's. Action Hawk can't go back over the wall. This is double kill for Ziggs. And that is a 4-0 none. 2-for-0 trade and a dragon for a failed gank up top. That ended up just being teleported away. Turned on their head. 5-on-3 in the dragon pit. Blue had all the vision. Blue actually started that fight. And now we're dead even on gold. Lumber getting some damage in on the tower. It's about at half health. Cassiopeia doing the same thing mid, but it's substantially more. In comes Edgeronny just to say, hey, get off my tower. And, well, despite Mason being down 80 CS, he's actually only down 300 gold overall.
Got dragging about a minute. Let's see how long it comes. I think we got a better team fight. Yeah, let's say let's prepare for that.
Karazhan's getting really low down bottom. You just gonna sit behind me and talk shit, guys? You want it? Watch Karazhan's flash is the bomb. Nice.
That fell out of the chair when I did it.
Well, I will say this is at least the most interesting even match.
I had all for it, which really sucks.
I'll also make a complaint here. Lursar was supposed to be actually casting these games with me, but he decided to make himself into the finals. So, I've been having to do this alone all day. Polar bear jumping. Gardening the scary bush. The scary bush. It's right here in the river. You know, it's the fanatic bush. You stick 5 people in the bush and say, hey, come get dragon. You mean wards? Yeah. One tower to none. Mummer did end up getting that top tower. Only a matter of time with Polar Bear hanging around the bottom lane. Gigzilla, Lursar getting grabbed. Does he escape? He's not going to escape. And they may lose Mason for it as well. Here comes a shot from Karazhan's. Gigzilla is going to have to run away. That's a 2-0 in the mid. As Polar Bear had to go clear the top lanes. We got some BM here in the background. 5 men on the middle tower. This is going to be the second one. Oh, nice engage by Action Hank. That's on Greyjoy. Greyjoy's going to go down again. 4-man stun from Scion. 3-man pull in. Then he's going to char. No, he's stunned. Going to have to flash. Axe to Boomerkins. Here comes Lursar back into the fight. Respawned after his death began all this. And the lead is now 2K, 3K for teams. 6 kills to 4, 2 towers to none, down 1-0 on Dragons. With 3 of the 6 kills going to the Cassiopeia in the mid. Which is probably the worst hero on Team 6 to get them. For Team 1. Good if you're Team 6. Farm Cassiopeia. Always nice. Lursar going to find him a little bit of farm down bottom. Until his carries join him and kick him out of the lane. Make him go put down wards in the river. Next dragon in 50 seconds. Baron also coming up at the exact same time. Graves ult scares Lursar back to the fountain, nearly taking him down. Marin gonna walk out the tri-bush as there are 4 members of Team 6 down the dragon pit. Boomerkin push in the mid. The Polar Bear Jumper trying to take this tower down in the top. Johnny needs to defend her tier 2. Full vision control for Team 6 around the dragon. As Mason and Marin pretty much are going to have to sack this tower or sack their lives. That's their choice. They chose to go for the tower. They're both going to lose their lives. Don't think it was worth it. Wasted a Ziggs ult too just to clear the wave and got jumped anyway. Karazin's on the killing spree. Now the Graves is starting to get going. The Cassiopeia already was going. Polar Bear Jumper off on his own, trying to clear out the T2 or at least get some kind of response. There's the teleport. Skarner kills the dragon. So 6 evens the dragon score. And is now at 4K with 4 more kills in the bank. Polar Bear doesn't watch it. He's going to get pincer here. Karazin's what's his butt moving up the river. Is she going to get to him before he gets back? No, he's going to get back. She went the other way. Mostly thanks to Sona. There's the ult, but it's not going to be followed up. No one else in range. And lane that push in the bottom will go Team 1's favor here in a little bit. Bummer trying to clear out Raptors. Team 1 really need to take a fight here, but I don't know if they can win it. Which I think is how they're going to have to get back in the game. Vision is starting to go wash out from the dragon. Not as important now that it's down. Team 1 pushes in on the mid turret for Team 6. Flash in, Boomerkins grabs Marin Greyjoy. He'll be down before anyone else can get back to him. Here comes the fight. Polar Bear Jumper in the middle of the team. Gigzilla gets off a 2-man freeze. S. Mason in the back, just shooting whoever he wants. Mummer caught, Mummer down. Karazin's. Vayne gets a double. Karazin's takes down Sejuani. And we go 2 for 2 with a mid and a jungle for a jungle and a top. So 2 tanks down. This Team 6 push their advantage here. They do have a lane pushing in top. Team 1 has a lane pushing in top, while Team 6 has one on the bottom. The bottom one's going to be dispersed soon enough when it bounces off the tower. Same with the top push. But it is going to cause some damage. They just all back. Disengage here at 10 to 6. 3,000 gold. 3,000 gold advantage towards Team 6. 3 towers to 1. Dragons even at 1 apiece. 22 minutes into the game. Let's look at items. Gardner's got his gauntlet. And Sejuani sitting on, still building towards it. Shroud and Hatchet. Urgot's completed his Mana Moon, building up the charges. How close is he? 514 to 750 mana. He's getting there. He's also got a Brutalizer for some armor debuff. Scion sitting on another Bracer plus the Sunfire Cape. Zig sitting with a hat and a chalice. To his staff. And Cassiopeia is still building up that tier. Infedge, Zeal, Avarice Blade on Graves. 2 Vaynes. Vayne's actually looking pretty poor at the moment. With no real completed items. A BF Sword, a Vamp Scepter, a Pickaxe, Steppy Boots. Here comes the fight though. Marin Greyjoy peeks out of the bush a little too much. 4-man ult in the bush. Mason down, Lurser down. Leona gets 2, Cassiopeia gets the Ziggs. Polar Bear Jumper in Karazin's face. Can he get at least 1 kill? Nope, this is looking like an ace in the Dragon Pit. 5 for none. Ace clears the board. Team 6 going to turn it around. Do they have enough HP to continue the push mid? They do, and they will. And they're going to get a tier 2 for their trouble. It's a 15 kills to 6 lead. 4 towers to 1. 7k gold. looking like Team 1 on the back foot. They got plenty of outs, though. Vayne still has not completed an item. Zig started out 4-0, now 4-5, which has really been the way the game has gone. With Team 1 starting out with an advantage, only to lose it here in about the last 15 minutes. And now vision begins to pop up around the Baron pit, as you know what Six is aiming for. But can they really do anything? That is a Fizz with a hat and magic pen, and he just cannot do anything to Skarner. 1-1-12 is the Scorpion. Skarner was another pick that everyone gave away in Nemesis draft. And he is just dominating on him right now. "13 of 15 kills in participation." And now they begin to set up shop at the top jungle. Here comes Polar Bear Jumper. He'll catch Boomerkins in the bush. But nothing really will come of it. Gigzilla jumped in, but did not like what he found. Karazin's down. Double bomb. Drops the bug. What's her butt down. And Team 6 going to have to run. Mummer bailing. Leona bailing. Boomerkin's getting out of dodge. And that is a 2-for-1. 2-for-1. Sejuani down. Lurser may go down here on the Regoose. Nope. Polar Bear Jumper dragged back into the tower by Boomerkin. Gonna flash away. It's... Oh, now he's gonna get... Can Sion get away? No, Sion's gonna be sacked. They're just gonna bail. Go in. Can he catch mums? Nope. Slowed. Done. You get away from one pullback only to get pulled back again. Mason gonna decide to at least get some farm down bottom. Still having only completed a Zeal. By the way, Graves has completed both a Shiv and an Inf Edge, and is beginning to go for his QSS. Team 6 takes their second dragon at 27 minutes. The lead is now shrunk to at least 5k, but still 4 towers to 1. They also, 6 also has a lane pushing in up top. Vayne cleared up the one down bottom. But, I mean, if you're Team 1, you have to feel at least a little bit confident in the fact you had that engage in your own jungle and were able to get 2. Even though it extended out to a 3-for-2. You gotta take him where you can get him when you're down in this position. It is 17 kills to 8, but it's only 5k gold. Mostly in towers. You can get the towers back. One good fight and you can go barreling down a lane, especially with the Baron in play. One good fight and you may just find yourself with Nexus turrets. So, oh, Sona moving in for some Baron. Vision, Leona as well. Boomerkin's gonna blow the flash, but the Marin will go down, and that's gonna be the end of that. Now here comes the chase. Polar Bear Jumper slowed by Boomerkins. Polar Bear's gonna have to charge out. Lursar hung out in no man's land, and it's 4-on-5. They're going to choose to push instead of take the Baron. Right down mid, let's get some damage on the tower. Oh, Sejuani frees 3. Lurser goes in, hits 4. But there's the stun. Lurser down. Polar Bear Jumper going to be the only one left alive. It's 4 for none. Here they are on the center tower. Can the Scion do anything? No, here's the stun. And that is an ace, and they are on the tower, but here comes the bomb. Can he at least get action, Hank? No, he can't. That is a middle inhibitor, as Team 6 will back out of the base. Credit goes to Mummert there for ulting right underneath the tower, not caring. That initiation cleared 2 and got them both the tower and the inhibitor. Now he's going to go feast up top. Boomerguns elite the Gromp. And Team 1 is definitely on the back foot. 22 kills to 9. A game that had been close is now separated by 8k. And an inhibitor coming in a few minutes left.
Mouse against Brandon and Mouse? No.
Not sure. Team 1 definitely has the ability to take a fight. They have enough crowd control to do it. Should Sejuani and Sona both get stuns on a large amount of the team, there's not much survivability outside of Skarner and Urgot. 4-6. However, they do have to protect their Fizz, who started 4-0. He's now 4-6-1. Since he was 4-0, he's only finished the boots. So it's not a good day for him. At least Vayne now is finally at a finished item with the Imp Edge. But Vayne is almost as poor as the jungle. Polar Bear Jumper goes back into a bush full of 3. There's an ult on Gigzilla. And look, nope, Polar Bear Jumper gets dragged back into the team and he is down. And they look like they're going to lose that tier 2 tower for getting caught out. Karazin's fighting Marin Greyjoy. He's got a free life, so you might as well take it. Mason dartboards him into the wall. Here comes the bomb. Karazin's down low. Vayne will ult out to safety. But there are still 5 members of Team 6 in the top jungle, and they're going to take the tier 2 tower. There's nothing Team 1 can do about it. Being shoved back into their base, pretty much having to play defense at this point. The 6 make a play for the Baron. They got the Dragon in 45 seconds. They're going to get some damage onto this top tier 3. There's the ult from Cassiopeia. Polar Bear Jumper. Gigzilla trying to do what they can. Disregard those cheers. Boomerkins chase it all the way. Doesn't get Greyjoy, but he is going to get shot down by tower. He's going to get out, though. I don't think they're going to catch him. Unless Gigzilla comes in and tries to blow Freeze with the charge. Scott. Oh, they got him. But there is only one tier 3 remaining. It's behind a tier 2 down bottom.
How'd you land in? Yeah.
Graves and Leona change their attention down. And Team 6 looks to just build as many objectives as they can before they finish this. This will be the 3rd dragon. They are up 7k. Hold 6 towers. That's their 3rd dragon to the 1 of Team 1. And they've doubled up the kills. Disregard the man that's standing behind me. But if you're paying attention, you probably know why he's standing behind me right now. Your Vayne is the 2nd poorest person on your team. You're not having a good day. Do they go for Baron or do they go for the Jugular? It looks like they're just going to go for Baron to add insult to the injury. I think they could take the base without it. But hey, might as well be safe with a ton of giant minions at your back. Bomb misses. Close, actually, to stealing the Baron. Baron's got a bail. Which way does he go? Indecision. Almost cost him his life. Still might. Boomer Kids is coming. Leonel hits 3. Pretty premature Graves ult, but doesn't really matter. 3-man. Ice. Gigzilla going on what's her butt. Dragged away by Skarner. What can Polar Bear Jumper do? There's the Cassiopeia ult. Hold Sona in place. That's Polar Bear Jumper down. That's 4 for 1. That's 5 for 1. This is the game. Why are we going to get other inhibitors? Just ended. Team 1 wins. They get shirts from Nirvana and power supplies from X-Effect. It was close there for maybe the first 10-15 minutes, and then it just opened up.
That Sion had to do well early game.
Team 6 wins.
Yeah, Team 6.
No, there's the word one. It's W-O-N.
Yeah, but how you can work it? Some people.
Team 6 wins.
You could see
My promised co-caster does not win. And here we go with the announcement. So I will see you guys in a little bit. I may be playing some